Hi, guys. If the energy lately has felt emotionally chaotic, spiritual exhausting, or mentally overwhelming to you, this message may be exactly what your soul needs today because Archangel Zadkiel was showing me signs, and I kept hearing messages in my channeled session that about healing, peace, emotional release, and spiritual calm during a very intense energetic shift. And I will get more into our angel astro weather. But welcome. This is Stargate Soul Intuitive. I'm the Archangel Messenger. Today is the 28th of May, 2026. We're working with the peaceful, transformative energy of Archangel Zadkiel. But interestingly, I kept sensing a very calm energy, and it happened to be Buddha really surrounding today's message. What is our today's guidance for everyone? And this truly feels very deeply spiritual, peaceful, healing, grounding, and that emotionally restorative. So let's dive in. We're going to begin with our angel astro weather. As you wake up, you're going to feel emotionally scattered, maybe mentally just overstimulated, kind of needing to take that time and space and patience and just moment to moment in the morning because people may feel really overwhelmed by just emotions, world energy, things on the news, things you're hearing on the radio, the billboards, the newspapers, the internet. It's just like world energy, overwhelm, emotion. And those responsibilities, things that you wanted to do, planned to do, ran out of time, and just couldn't do, and those responsibilities that keep dangling on and they're running down your energy. That feeling of uncertainty or emotional exhaustion over just the past few days. But Archangel Zadkiel keeps showing me spiritual peace is really trying to enter the chaos today for all of you. This energy does support emotional release, forgiveness, our nervous system that we're healing, being grounded and restoring that inner balance. As we get to our afternoon, it feels as though our emotions start to settle, a little calmer. You may suddenly realize that just slowing down emotionally really actually brings more clarity than forcing the answers. It's that moment when we're just still in our peace. We're quiet. We're just in that stillness, waiting for the answers to arrive. And that's when we receive most of the answers in that quiet, peaceful time where we just allow it. We're not forcing. This is a powerful energy in this afternoon for releasing all of those emotional heaviness that you've been carrying or caring for others and reconnecting with your own inner peace. As we get towards the evening, I would say maybe like 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. is what I'm feeling. The energy becomes deeply spiritual and very, very reflective on the whole day and playing in your mind about everything of the day. And it just hits you in a very deeply spiritual spot where you're just reflecting, going over things in your mind, planning your day for tomorrow. And this just feels like you're meditating. You have candles, maybe you said a prayer of manifestation. You have healing music going. You could be just cleansing your energy with some sage or using your selenite. You know, getting enough rest that you need because perhaps you've not been getting enough rest in the past few days or the past few months. Things have felt very uneasy and you're starting to feel the peace. You're feeling that spiritual restoration. And what I feel most to pay attention to today will be not to allow yourself to get emotionally exhausted, not to allow others around you in people, places, things, situations, and stuff to overstimulate you, to really work on that energy where it's just overwhelmed. Work in your nervous system, repeated emotional patterns that just really hit the heart and just taken over with giving you so much exhaustion. So the angels are asking you, I'm sending you a sign to slow down. So you may see that within the synchronicities. You may see that message in your dreams. You may feel it intuitively in your gut. And also where peace feels absent. So you're wanting to feel peace and you're just saying, why does this feel like it's not here? So again, really focus on you, because Archangel Zadkiel keeps showing me some people are trying to really solve the spiritual exhaustion only through the mind. And when the body and the spirit need healing too, we have to focus on that. We have to focus on where in our body, where in our spirit, where in our mind are we really needing that peace to solve that spiritual exhaustion. And the astrological for today, just to give you a heads up, you may notice that today people could be feeling like they're maybe bullying you, or maybe they're kind of like a control freak. They will maybe take advantage of kind hearts. So if you're someone that wears your heart out on the sleeve, do be careful and not allow the bullies and the control freaks today, so they say, to try and tell you, control you, telling you what to do, where to go, how to do it. Just instead of getting into that fight, it may be really better to just emotionally detach and just shower your goodwill elsewhere, because the weekend outlook looks very bright and you will definitely enjoy that. So, and I will get to that. As we look at our numerology today, it is a 7. And for me, the 7 for me is like a pause. It's also like a very reflective time. We're focusing on what we're manifesting. We're soaking in that divine inspiration. And truly, I love, just when we do get the 7, it is a good thing, because we are focusing on what we haven't been trying to manifest. We kind of step away from that reflective mode, that meditative state, and we're just really focusing on our inner self, our self-love, our self-worth, and the energy of magic is surrounding you. So do align your thoughts with the highest and best today, okay? And as we get in here, I wanted to go over a message from Archangel Zadkiel. And Archangel Zadkiel shares that this 7 is a real spiritual reflection, inner wisdom, intuitive healing, solitude, awakening, and emotional recalibration. Really pay attention to this, because the angel astro weather keeps showing me a kind of a chaotic day. So stay grounded, stay peaceful, breathe, and stay in your own flow. And with Archangel Zadkiel today, this really becomes a spiritual transformation through peace, instead of forcing things to happen, forcing things to flow. Now, I would also like to go over what our angel messages are for our morning, our afternoon, and our evening. So if we look at the morning, I feel as though with the emotional overwhelm, are you worried about fear? Do you have fear around you? Are you overthinking everything? Do you feel maybe stress? Like, what is causing your chaos? Is it the stress? Is it the overthinking, the fear? And, really take that in and think about what's really causing this stress today within this inner chaos within my mind. And I just get this word surrender, and this word surrender keeps showing me for this message. And Archangel Archangel Zadkiel and Buddha are showing me, like, whenever or whatever you resist in life persists, right? So whatever you resist in life persists. So ask the angels to really help you dissolve all the resistance, your ego, that inner conflict, the struggles, just the rigid mind, how, it just with the mindsets, the habits. So that way they can really flood your life with higher truth and joy. Allow those angels to really do that for you today. And when you surrender into this guidance of your higher self, all that energy that you've been, using, whether it's resistance, it actually becomes available to you. So really take a hold of this vitality, the inner peace, the harmony, and most of all, the love. The love is your spiritual ward today. So flow with peace of life today. And that is Archangel Zadkiel's message. And when I look at what your body and mind and spirit need, I was channeling a message, and it was talking about being brave, being open-hearted, and just the dare to allow themselves to be vulnerable, and kept hearing a word about vulnerability. And your angel guidance is really becoming aware of your defense mechanism, which you keep separate from others and the divine, and really ask your angels to help you dissolve your masks, things that keep you covered, the barriers, the masks, so your fragile true self can really emerge. And imagine yourself like a butterfly, and butterfly from its cocoon, and the reward is freedom. So this is what your body, mind, and spirit need today. And when we look at Archangel Zadkiel's message about, well, what's fighting our peace? What is fighting our spiritual healing, our transformation? And what I keep hearing is patience. So do you feel like patience is being tested? Maybe focusing on being patient, you're placing all that energy elsewhere. And just remember to trust the higher forces of life to know what is best for you. And remember, when you are asked to wait, you're being prepared for something even better than you expected. So I know you're all trying to transform. We want this divine timing. We want all this calmness to return, and peace and spiritual healing. But remember, be patient. And that's Archangel Zadkiel's message. Be patient, and remember, change your attitude to one of acceptance, and just relax and just take notes, because asking your angel to unfold you during this waiting time so you can listen to the promptings of the divine, and don't rush off on, just, taking a trip, just running away, getting on your horse and just going. And because when the time is right, you're ready to be refreshed, and the next door will open. And patience is always rewarded. So definitely take note of that. And what am I hearing right now from Archangel Zadkiel and Buddha is peace is not a weakness, because your spirit is asking for gentleness healing, and restoration, not constant survival mode. So I hope this is making sense to you. And the more you slow down, the more you just stay quiet in the stillness, the more clearly you will hear your soul again. With the angel Astro weather, there's a couple of zodiac signs to pay attention to and what messages that you need to maybe listen to a little more. Listen to these again. And I'm going to go over these right now, and you can replay them if you're a Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, or Pisces. And remember, this could be your sun, moon, or rising. And pay attention to those that are around you that is a Gemini, is a Virgo, is a Sagittarius, or a Pisces. So today with your Geminis, you may notice a lot of mental overstimulation and emotional exhaustion, and it could be just really strong. So take note of that, and that way when you are speaking to this person, whether it's at work or home, what have you, just be gentle, guys, if you know their sign. And Virgo feels as though the nervous system stress and the overthinking really need to take grounding and healing, because they are definitely overworked. The Virgos are the most worker bees I feel in the zodiac, and there's a lot of nerves, a lot of nervous system issues, stress, overthinking everything, and just really needing that grounding and healing, like they're in a burnout mode. So just take that in and see how that resonates with you. And take note of the Sagittarius. When you're around them, you may notice they're emotionally restless, and they may be asking for spiritual stillness. So if you're communicating and talking and talking and texting and texting and calling, this could be really too overwhelming for them today. And it's more like the dialogue will be, they'll send a text and then you just send something simple to respond by. Not like if they send a sentence, don't send a paragraph. So just try not to overwhelm the Sages today. And Pisces, they're under like this deep sensitivity, and being with water, very nurturing, their intuition are so heightened. So with the Pisces, protect your energy. And those that are around the Pisces, just be gentle, help them balance. If they're trying to help you do everything, say, hey, can I just do this? You go take a break. Go listen to some music. I need to do this. And they will definitely appreciate that, because you're definitely allowing them to feel in their sensitivity, their intuition, and allowing them to really protect their energy. The crystals and color frequencies for today are amethyst, lepidolite, and selenite. These will definitely support your calming anxiety, your spiritual healing, that intuition, emotional balance. And those of you that maybe feel like, I'm having so many headaches and migraines, or problems with maybe my scalp or my hair's thinning, or I'm just feeling like my sinuses are bothering me, or I have a sciatic nerve. These are some of the things. So using the purple for healing can really help you, and just knowing that it will definitely help you with increasing that spiritual knowledge and finding those answers through your dreams. And some of you may be a teacher or a counselor, and just know that, use this purple today for the troublesome things, diminishing pain, if you need to contact a friend and just have a nice chat. The lepidolite that one will definitely support your nervous system, healing the stress and the relief. And really pay attention to like people judging you. If you feel like someone's really judging you, focus on that throat chakra and speak with love and light language, especially when it involves career or where you're employed or something that is involving like a leadership opportunity today. And just really your authority and your power, just use it wisely. And if you are someone that has thyroid issues, maybe you have something going on with like an inflammation within your mouth, or you have an inflammation in your skin, maybe you got bit by something. So like this could be rashes or a cut. So, and remember, just that hyperactivity, this lepidolite could really help heal within that, help in that nervous system. And when we look at our selenite, that one as well, we're looking at fulfilling our potential, we're looking at increasing the energy, the good health, and this is a great beginning of all kinds. So this is a great time to make that change, help that energetic cleansing, feeling that spiritual calm, and stay on that path of peaceful sleep, because I keep feeling like people need peaceful sleep. They're just not getting the sleep that they need. Now, there is something else. I do have another message, and it's involving heart healing. If someone's been going through needing heart healing, whether it is emotional or it's physical, if you are going through something where you're having, a test done or a surgery, using the green, helping you to really help support and heal your heart and bringing that balance within your whole body. Because when you bring balance within your whole body, it helps the heart, and it helps the heart not overwork. Really helps to allow healing to take place and really expand in your heart space. Okay? And this could be for someone that's having those heart issues, maybe breathing, lung issues, those respiratory issues that are going on, or just an infection or virus. So stay alert and, use a lot of the green energy today for that. And let's affirm, guys, I allow peace, healing, and spiritual calm to restore my body, my mind, and my spirit. I allow peace, healing, and spiritual calm to restore my body, mind, and spirit. And if this message resonated with you, please let me know in the comments what part of your life is asking for more peace right now. I would love to hear and read your comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, guys, and join our community for more daily angel guidance, astrology, angel, astro weather, healing messages, and spiritual support. And I want to thank everyone, all my subscribers, for being here. Your support, your energy matters. So just close your eyes and we will close with a message for Archangel Zadkiel and Buddha. Archangel Zadkiel and Buddha, thank you for surrounding us with peace, healing, calm, clarity, and spiritual restoration. Help us to release overwhelmness, restoring balance within our body, our mind, and our spirit, and guide us gently forward, step by step, moment by moment. You can do it. And so it is, and so it shall be. I hope everyone has a most beautiful day. Don't forget to like, share, follow, and subscribe. Bye.